she's dead, dead, dead. Hecate. I call upon Hecate, the one that raised the dead. She's the head. Hecate, come. Hecate, come, come. Hecate, hear us. Necromancy, 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 my theme. Devil saints, devil saints. The dead come back to me. I call upon thee. The dead come back to me. I call upon thee. Necromancy, 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 necromancy. I see the dead. I see the dead. You see them. Necromancy, necromancy. Devil saints. Watch out.
Hello, my beautiful witches, warlocks, crazy ass mofos out there. Okay, so I put together lots of stuff in this video for you guys to watch. You can skip through it if you want to watch it. Feel free to. Whew. So I retrieved the amulet and I did the ritual last night. Very amazing experience for me. I like you guys know, I'm just beginning to do real necromancy and you know, work in the graveyards. I have done little things. I've done little honorings and little grave dart taking and some spirit work and stuff like that, but now I'm actually getting the dead and the shades to work for me, with me, and the experience that I had today, last night, was phenomenal. The dreams that I had after I performed this ritual was more confirmation that the spirits have agreed to work with me in this graveyard. I saw some of them in my dreams. I saw some other necromancers. It was almost, for me, it's part of my initiation with Hecate, more and more and more, because I know she wants me to really work with the dead in so many ways. And as you guys know, if you work with Hecate, this is just part of what comes with it, you know. But it's up to you on how far you want to take it. And she knows that I want to succeed in all of my path workings. And necromancy and the death current is something that is just flowing through me. And it makes sense because I have came close to death many times, and I have OD'd off of some serious drugs when I was younger, and basically kind of died, I guess. And I have that link with that realm, so it's there. I know how to tap into it. I've already visited there while I'm here. So, anyways, this is it after the ritual. So let me just, before I show you the ritual, I put it together. I put my song that I made with the Devil Saints, who are my friends and who are my group, and we are producing stuff together. But that's the song in the background is me and is my group. And it's funny because I made this song a month ago, only to realize that it was actually meant for the ritual, you know. So this is what happened. I performed the ritual around 2 a.m. Okay, my daughter was very tired. She wanted to do it with me. It was her birthday. She wanted to get involved, and you know, so I was figuring out how I'm gonna do it. What am I gonna do? I kind of do things. Hecate always gets me to do things at the last minute. Like, she changes things around for me all the time. It's always like, it's, you know, I have one thing, but then she changes it to do something else. Like, I was gonna do bury these in the forest, and then it changed to the graveyard, and she wanted me to call upon these spirits and do that. Now, I did not attach the spirit of the dead to each one of these for everyone who got that. Instead, what she had me do is just get them to empower all 12 of them. So how many spirits they were who wanted to empower them, they did. Not only that, they will feed upon the enemies of the person that has this. That is something that Hecate has done. And there's been some concerns like, well, what if these spirits are Christian and they don't like witches? That was all covered by Hecate. She's orchestrated this whole thing before it even happened. The ones that like witches and are helping us are the ones that will do it. And how I know also that this was a success is the next morning. Here's the video. The next morning, today, I woke up really early. I didn't even sleep that much. I slept for like 4 hours. I felt very drained. I was a little drained, kind of like a spiritual hangover, which a lot of us get after, getting hyped up for the ritual, putting our energies through and that meditation, calling forth the spirits. That's preparing is actually more exhausting than the actual ritual. Seriously. Now, there's the video. Okay, this morning I woke up urgently to get up and do it, to go retrieve the amulets, and as I went there, and I dug and I patted and I put some rum. I made my offerings. I did everything that you're supposed to do. I mean, I went all out with the offerings too. And I didn't have like real silver, so I had a real 24 karat gold earring that I buried in there with some coins. Which they really appreciated. I made my own death elixir that consists of a lot of death in it, but it also had a lot of spice and energy, and I just made this. I don't know, she told me to put a bunch of stuff in, and I offered that to the dead too. So I made excuse me, kind of gross, sorry, but I made a lot of offerings to them. In the morning, I got up and the offerings were still there, the roses were still there. I put the roses down, but the piece of dirt was lifted up and the necklaces were out. All of the strands of the necklaces were out. I don't know. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. There was a couple people down in the hill, but nobody comes on that grave site because people are afraid of it, to be honest with you, because there's been so many sightings and it's so old. Nobody wants to go around it. Nobody wants to go there. It's kind of like my graveyard. I've claimed that as mine. They know that. But anyways, so I know nobody else touched it, but it was, for me, it was a sign of accepting, and for them accepting my offerings, and that them willing to work with me and work with us for the ones who got this. So all good stuff. Okay. You guys don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything to this. I've already made an agreement with them, which I already do anyways, but more for me on a monthly basis. I will be giving the offerings to the spirits of that graveyard monthly, as long as they continue to do what I've asked them to do. Okay. Now, I don't know where this is going. If she wants me to create another 12, then I will. But for now, I'm just gonna stick around. When everybody gets these, I want to see what their feeling is with this, and their energy, and how they, react to the amulet. I really want the feedback before I can proceed and make more. Right? So I put together the ritual. My daughter was recording. I summoned forth Hecate. She was already there, and the also strange part, me and my daughter realized when we got there, it was like they knew we were coming, because I didn't feel their presence the way that we usually do. I mean, when you're there, you're like, oh my God, it's so powerful here. Like, they don't want you there. They don't want anybody around their stuff. Unless you come with offerings and stuff like that. But like, I've never performed a real necromantic ritual asking them to do things for me and work with me. So I was a little nervous. I was a little bit nervous on how this was gonna go, but it all went perfect. And I did the ritual and I honored them, and Hecate came and she facilitated the whole thing. And I'm so honored that I'm working more and more and more on this path of necromancy. I really want to be a master at this. So I have a lot of learning to do, but I also will be doing it. So, continuously I will improving my rituals, and improving my rights with the shades and the graveyards and Hecate and so forth, right? So all good, guys, all good. Now I'm just going to pack them all up, get everybody's addresses. Please, if you're watching and you haven't sent me your address, please send me your address so I can get them out for you. And then the next week I will be getting these out to everybody who ordered one of them. So that's it. I hope you enjoy the ritual. I talk a little bit about the graveyard before I perform the ritual. I didn't obviously put everything in there just because it was really intimate times, and yeah, it was the weirdest energy at the cemetery. They just allowed it. They allowed it. They allowed it and they welcomed it. They really, really liked us there. You have to remember, nobody goes to that graveyard in like 100 years. Nobody goes, there's no family that goes and pays them respect. So me and my daughter are like the only ones that ever go to that graveyard and give them offerings. They get excited. They like us. But now that I'm actually working with them, I will be giving them more offerings, and we'll be doing some good, cool things together, you know. So I hope you enjoy what I put together. I will be doing more and more and more. You know me, I push myself, and I will continue to evolve. So enjoy, and thank you everyone who has supported. And Hecate is with us. Like I said, enough is enough with witches cursing other witches. It's time to put a stop to that. So that's it. Enjoy your day. Welcome everybody back to my channel. I'm gonna show you a little bit what the graveyard looks like before I do the ritual tonight. What I'm gonna do is, as you can see, this plaque here has more than 12 tombstones. I will be placing 12 roses on 12 of these stones, and then I will be burying the necklaces here. Okay, this here is the whole graveyard. It's very, very active. There's been many sightings here of spirits and orbs. This church here, this is some of the dead that are buried here. 1824. That's the town. That's right here. John Street, which there's a John Street. So these are the spirits that we will be connecting with. That right there is still a bar today. My elixir of death is upon their enemies. To this graveyard.
Devil Saints.
I will be buried in the graveyard.
Musically untalented. Hecate. Queen of the underworld. The dead, I call upon thee. The dead, I call upon thee. I call upon thee. I call upon the dead. I call upon thee. I call upon thee. Necromancy, Devil Saints. I was only 18 when he left me. I couldn't believe that he left me. Shot in the head. He's dead, dead, dead. Hecate. I call upon Hecate, the one that raised the dead. She's the head. Hecate, come. Hecate, come. Hecate, hear us. Necromancy, my team. Devil Saints. The dead come back to me. I call upon thee. The dead come back to me. I call upon thee.
Spirits of this graveyard, I ask you to empower these amulets, seals of protection of Hecate. Whoever wears these amulets, feast upon their enemies and rise up. The witch flame, protect this place between the witch flame, protect this place between the witch flame, protect this place between. Of this graveyard, I ask you to empower these amulets, seals of protection of Hecate. Whoever wears these amulets, feast upon their enemies and rise up. Rise up. Here, I thank you